Hey there, it is 414 here, back with another City Life episode. And today, I'm yet again working on the Business Square Bank, but this should be the last episode that I'm still working on this place. Not saying I'll never come back in here or show something in here if... Why didn't you close? Oh, you did close, you just lagged. Not saying I'll never come back in here or show stuff going on here, but this will be the last day of building on this build. So last time we got the cubicle room done with our little offices, our little loan officer cubicles, which these aren't doors. These are the cubicle walls, so they're not supposed to open, but you know, they do because they're still doors. Use your imagination. And then here we've got our little break room nook area and our conference rooms. And then here on the third floor, we've got the private offices. Or no, fourth floor, private offices. And then fifth floor, we've got the executive CEO president office place. And this was the one thing I had left finished when I left off last time. So I don't know if I had this little balcony thing done last time, but there it is. You can't really jump up here, but you still have a nice little, view going up the stairwell. Basically, this area here, outside of the double doors of the office, is kind of his reception area. So we've got a receptionist desk, a little couch, waiting area type thing. And then in here, through the double doors, we've got the big executive office. And basically, we've got a couple little shrubberies framing the door, hiding lighting, little table with some plants on it, some couple paintings here and there to add a little more color, a couple bookshelves. Here's this little file cabinet. We've got a record player, which I don't have any records up here yet. I will, in a minute, we will go grab a few from the record hunting area that I haven't been using lately, but it's still chock full of records, so we'll go over there and grab a few. I should have enough to bring one of each up here and stick it in one of these chests. I don't really need two chests here, but I put two chests there just for symmetry, and I'm just imagining this being like a console stereo, so maybe these are like the speakers or something like that. He's got a big old desk. And back here it's the same as the other ones, where it's the note blocks with the carpets on top and in front of the chair here for lighting. But then I surrounded it with some coal blocks, a little piece of glass here. Just makes it look like a larger, more fancy desk. He's got a little plant on it. A couple chairs facing it if he has, people that he's scolding or having a meeting with sitting there. And then this over here is supposed to be like his little indoor putting thing. So this is supposed to be like the golf ball, and then this is his little putting green, and then this is the hole that you would put the ball into. So again, just use your imagination a little bit. I was just kind of trying to come up with some decorative items for this room. Sun is setting. So yeah, so with this, we're more or less done with this build. One other thing that I do kind of want to do here is I want to give him a skylight, or her a skylight. So I think I'm just going to get started on that right away. I haven't necessarily planned out how I want to do this, so we're just going to kind of wing it. It needs to be at least 3 wide. And I'm unsure, I have this border going around, this wood border going around on the ceiling. I'm unsure if I want to frame the skylight with that. Guessing no off the top of my head, but it might look good. We'll just kind of have to see. So I think that might be a big enough skylight. So let's go ahead. I've got some dirt on me. Let's go ahead and jump stack up there. Yep. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take out this layer of cobblestone slabs right around here. Just get rid of these real quick. Oops, missed one. There we go. And I brought up some materials. The skylight is going to be stained glass mostly. Black stained glass. So... oh, and I'm going to want some stairs as well, I believe. Oh, this is an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it possible to get an odd number on this? I wonder. Let's see. Shovel. Let's go back downstairs and have another look-see. We've got 3 blocks of space there, 3 blocks of space there. We could take out one more here, maybe? Will that look good, or would it look better shifted over his desk more? You know, let's shift it over towards his desk more. Or her. Just because if I had a skylight in my office, I would probably want it right above my head so that I could look up and see the sunlight or stars or what have you. Alright, so let's go ahead and around the edge here, I think we're going to want to go... do I need to get rid of this too? Yeah, I do. Like that. Around the edge, I think I'm going to go with... some stairs right here, I believe. As like the frame for it. And then we'll have the actual skylight right here. What would that do over here? So then we would have it here. And here. And then right here. And right here. Get rid of some of this dirt. And then I thought maybe I would cover it at the end like that. So how's that look? I don't really care for that there, but that was just kind of a placeholder anyway. I don't like that chiseled stone there. Let's try just the stone brick. I think that looks a little better. I'm just going to bring this across a little bit more. And yeah, I would have the same thing here, like that. Some more stairs and another slab, like that. Get rid of this dirt. Just have a nice little skylight here. And then around the edge, we'll take it out, take it back one more around the edge, and when I come down, I'll remove this layer of quartz as well. So bring it back this way, like that, and I think I'm going to use some of these slabs around the edge like this. Oops. Just as like a little bit of an outline to separate this from the rest of the the ceiling here, roof. Okay, now to fill in this end here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick stained glass in there and then follow it around like that. How does that look? It looks okay. I'm wondering if I shouldn't. And this is not Silk Touch. I don't have anything with Silk Touch on me, so if I break these, they're just going to be broken. That's okay, I guess. I just want to try this real quick. Get this back. Oops. Alright, like this. Let's try this instead. Like that. I think I might like that a little better. Let's try it on this side. Let's see what it's like. Alright. Put the stairs in. Yeah. And then the glass. And I'm going to leave a little space for me to walk out or, back down to this dirt block from. How's that look? It's small, but it does the trick, I think. Let's go downstairs and see how it looks from down here. Alright, and I said I was going to come through and remove this layer here and here. It really seems like it should be longer. So I'm going to go ahead, it's going to be even, but I'm basically going to waste some more glass and break these out of here and make this have like in the center, instead of being 1 block wide, it'll be 2 blocks wide basically. So let's get rid of these guys. Really should have brought something with Silk Touch up here, but whatever. Alright, oops, you could have stayed there. And then we'll move that line of slabs this direction 1 more block. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and have these on the end again. Doot. And we'll have our stairs. Slab. And some more stairs over here. And then our glass. I think this looks a lot better already. Oh, don't fall off. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Let's go ahead and finish it off here. A slab, and then some of that action. Shovel. Yeah, I think that looks quite a bit better, in my opinion. And I don't think I'm going to outline it with the... I've got some spruce wood slabs that I was thinking about outlining it with, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to leave it just like that. Let's get all that crap up there. Yeah, so there we go. A little skylight in the office, in the executive office, and it'll give the roof a little bit more character from afar. Like if we're up in the mountain over there, or up in this tower here, and we look down, there'll be a little bit more going on than the roofs. That's something that I need to consider with some of these buildings, is some of the roofs that are, especially these ones that have flat roofs, like these peaked roofs, aren't too bad. They're pretty exciting to look at. But like over there, that flat roof on top of the grocery store, really boring. You can't see from over here, but over that direction, I've got quite a few buildings that are the same way, like the elementary school. Um, what was another one? The blacksmith shop. Some of these buildings, just from up high where I live, it looks a little boring. So I might have to change some of that. Like maybe put. Uh, I've seen people do like little air conditioning units using iron blocks and rail, like minecart rail and stuff like that to make like an air conditioning unit on the roof. And I've seen what else? What's another good thing you can put on the roof other than like an air conditioning unit? Like maybe little antennas or little like a couple pieces of I mean even something as simple as a couple pieces of stone wall, cobblestone wall, as like a smokestack. Like a little chimney exhaust coming out of the roof of some of those buildings would add a lot of character. All right, nothing I want in there. So here we go. We've got plenty of records from this record hunting thing. I don't have a skeleton in there now, but I had a skeleton back there, and I would basically just open these and get some creepers following me and just coax them through here, and then I can walk along the edge here and I won't fall down, and the creepers will. And then when I get a few up, I'd basically just spend a night doing that and then close these, and then I would drop down here, open up this door and stand here, and the skeleton would try to shoot me through the creepers and kill them all. I would usually throw a poison potion in there first to get the creepers' health whittled down a little bit before going about that. But yeah, pretty nifty little device. Alright, so I've got one of every record in here. So let's try and keep them. I've got them organized in alphabetical order, so let's try and keep it that way if I can. Alright, so then we've got 13. Cat. I'm going to move these up like that. Move these over. Then we've got chirp. I've already got far. Mall. Do I have any malls up here? I do not. Mall. I've got a mellow high up here. Got a stall right there. What else do I need? That's it from these chests. Then we've got weight, ward, Strahd, and that's it. So that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 discs, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12. So let's go ahead and get these back over to the executive office there. So what point is a jukebox if you don't have a record collection to play it in? And this door's broke. I think I'm missing just like one piece of one piece of redstone downstairs to repair it, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I keep forgetting, so I'll have to do that soon. Alright, let's go ahead and put these upstairs. Oops. It's a pretty long staircase to come up. But once it's complete, I really won't have a reason to come up here. This is all just for decoration. I suppose I could come up here to play a record if I so chose, but I have like a record store downstairs in the skyscraper there. So if I want to play a record, I'll do it there instead of up here, most likely. So so there we go. You can go ahead and put in whatever record you like. And enjoy. So this build is pretty much done then, aside from I got to get the villagers moved in here, which I've got 3 librarians, and they're like the epic librarians, where they've got all of the 1.7 trades unlocked, plus all of their 1.8 trades. Unfortunately, none of their 1.8 trades were very good. Like their extra book trades were all pretty terrible. But they've got double paper trades and double written book trades, so they'll be great money makers to go into the bank. And then they'll go into the 3 different teller windows. I've got the 2 interior, the 1 exterior. So I'm just going to show you very quickly. They're down here. Yeah, not him. You're just a 1.8 villager with terrible trades that nobody wants anything to do with. No one likes you and no one wants to be your friend. So you just go over here and you stand in the corner and you don't talk to anyone. Please. Over here we've got our good villagers. So he's got paper, written book, Luck of the Sea 1, terrible. Oh, his other paper trade, Aqua Affinity, terrible. Oh, another written book trade. Fire Protection 1, even more terrible. Power 2, terrible. I don't think this other guy is any better. Silk Touch, that's not too bad. But I've got a Silk Touch guy in the library. Double paper trade. Fortune 2, not terrible, but again, I think I've got a Fortune 3 guy somewhere. And even if I don't, the rest of his trades are terrible. Protection 2. Blast Protection 2. Not very good. And then this guy over here, he's in the same boat. Let's see, Aqua Affinity. Blast Protection 3. And that's not horrible, but 44. If I want Blast Protection 4, I got to spend 88 emeralds. It's not worth it. Smite. Horrible. Horrible. Just Protection 1 and Smite 1. That's just bad. So these 3 guys, they'll be my bankers. Mostly there as money makers. Not interested in their book trades at all. So I'm going to work on moving those fellas over to the bank and getting them installed into their proper places. And aside from that, I still need to do a little landscaping out here. Not going to do too much because when I finish the roads, this is going to be a curb. So I'll only have this little strip of grass in between the road and the building, which I won't probably do anything with at all. Maybe some flowers, but I doubt it. I'll probably just leave it as grass. I don't want to get too busy. This is a pretty ornate looking build with all of the little pokey things sticking out and whatnot. There's a lot going on here, so I don't want to get too crazy with the landscaping around it. Same goes for right here. Curb will be right here. I only have 1 block away from there, so I probably won't do a whole lot with landscaping to this area. The only places I'll do anything landscaping wise is I'll probably put a tree here and maybe a few shrubberies or something here. Maybe even a little bitty fence or something. Basically, this house has this lake, and I'm probably gonna make him have like a little outbuilding, a little shed right here or something. I could even do a tiny house, but I think I might just go with like a little garage for this guy or something. And then over here, I'll probably reserve this spot for another little sized house like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that stuff, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I got these guys into place. So here's the drive-through one. And as I said in an earlier episode, if I was riding a horse, I wouldn't have to leap to access him. I could just drive through, trade up some paper, get a few emeralds, be on my way. Let's go ahead and go inside. So that's what they look like inside. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick screenshot. Right there. So that's how they will spend the rest of their days, locked into place. They've got they're going to stay in these mine carts so they're not walking around. I put some slabs on either side of them so they can't walk, and right there, that white carpet seems to be keeping them from walking that direction. So they can move around a little bit while in mine carts, if you didn't know. So plus there's some lighting underneath of that carpet. I realized that there was some areas where I had light level of 7, so zombies and other monsters could spawn, which would be very, very bad. I really don't want to lose these guys. So yeah, I still have to do the landscaping out there that I was talking about, but I'll probably do that at a later date when I do his little shed or outbuilding or whatever it'll be, and the other little house over here. So yeah, so that'll probably be another episode, maybe one episode doing both of those things. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here with the complete bank. No more bank building episodes. We can move on to something else. In fact, I'll probably put off doing the little bit of landscaping and the shed and the little house. Those things, I'll probably put those off for a few episodes just to get away from this build. I've been doing this build for the last 3 or 4 episodes, I think. Too many. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm done for today, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.